Mount Everest. The name conjures images of icy peaks, daring climbers, and the ultimate challenge. It's a symbol of human ambition and the relentless pursuit of conquering nature's most formidable obstacles. But what if I told you this majestic mountain, already the tallest on Earth, might be even taller thanks to a river? Yes, a river flowing far below its icy summit, playing a crucial role in its elevation. It sounds strange, almost impossible. How can a river, seemingly so insignificant compared to the towering peaks, influence the height of Everest? How can a river, flowing thousands of feet below, possibly make a mountain grow? The idea seems counterintuitive, yet nature often surprises us with its intricate and interconnected systems. The answer lies in the fascinating interplay of geological forces that have shaped our planet for billions of years. These forces, though slow and often invisible, are incredibly powerful. A recent study suggests that the Gagara River, originating in the Himalayas, may have contributed to Everest's height by a surprising 164 feet. This discovery has intrigued scientists and geologists alike. That's taller than the Statue of Liberty. Imagine the impact of such a seemingly small change on the world's tallest mountain. This revelation underscores the immense power of natural processes, even those that unfold over eons, almost imperceptibly to us. Erosion, sediment deposition, and tectonic activity all play a part in this grand story. It's a reminder that Earth is not static. Our planet is a living, breathing entity, constantly in motion, constantly evolving. It's a dynamic system, constantly changing and evolving, with forces both destructive and constructive shaping its very form. Volcanic eruptions, tectonic shifts, and erosion all contribute to this ever-changing landscape. And sometimes the most unassuming players, like a river, can have the most profound impacts on the grandest of scales. The Gagara River's role in shaping Everest is a testament to the interconnectedness of natural forces and the surprising ways they can influence our world. To understand how a river can contribute to a mountain's growth, we need to delve into the fascinating world of geology. This field of science helps us uncover the secrets of Earth's dynamic processes. Two key processes are at play here: erosion and deposition. These natural forces work together to shape the landscape over millions of years. Imagine erosion as a sculptor, meticulously carving away at a block of stone. Just as a sculptor uses tools to shape their masterpiece, rivers use the power of water to wear down rocks and soil. This is what rivers do to the landscape. They act as nature's chisels, constantly altering the terrain through which they flow. As they flow, they carry with them sediment, tiny particles of rock and soil. These particles are picked up from the riverbed and banks, transported downstream by the current. This sediment acts like sandpaper, slowly grinding away at the riverbed and banks. Over time, this process can significantly alter the landscape, creating new features and changing the river's path. Over time, this erosion can carve out valleys, canyons, and even change the course of the river itself. The Grand Canyon, for example, is a testament to the power of river erosion over millions of years. But erosion is only half the story. The other half is deposition, which plays an equally important role in shaping the landscape. Deposition, on the other hand, is the builder. While erosion breaks down and removes material, deposition adds it back, creating new landforms. As rivers carry sediment downstream, they eventually deposit it in new locations. This can happen when the river slows down, loses energy, and can no longer carry its load. Think of it like this. As the river loses energy, it's like a conveyor belt slowing down. The sediment it carries begins to settle out of the water and accumulate. It can't carry as much weight, so it starts to drop off its load of sediment. This process can create various landforms along the river's course. This deposited sediment can build up over time, creating new landforms like deltas, sandbars, and floodplains. These features are essential for the ecosystem, providing habitats for various plants and animals. Now let's bring these processes together to understand the Gagara River's role in boosting Everest's height. The Gagara River is a vital artery in this grand geological process. The Gagara originates in the Himalayas, fed by melting glaciers and monsoon rains. These sources provide a continuous flow of water, rich in minerals and sediments. As it flows down from these towering heights, it carries with it a tremendous amount of sediment, eroded from the mountains it traverses. This sediment is a mix of fine particles and larger rocks, all contributing to the river's heavy load. This sediment-laden water then travels for hundreds of miles, eventually reaching the Gangetic Plains of India. The journey is long and arduous, but the river's persistence is unwavering. Here, the land flattens out and the river's energy dissipates. The once mighty flow slows down, losing its ability to carry the heavy sediment load. This is where deposition takes over. The river begins to drop its sediment layer by layer onto the plains. The Gagara, no longer able to carry its heavy load, deposits vast quantities of sediment onto the plains. These deposits form thick layers over time, creating a rich and fertile landscape. But here's the crucial part. This process is not just about creating fertile land. The weight of this deposited sediment, accumulating over millions of years, is immense. It exerts a significant downward force on the Earth's crust. This immense weight actually pushes down on the Earth's crust in the Gangetic Plains. The crust responds to this pressure in a fascinating way. Now, imagine pushing down on one end of a seesaw. The pressure causes a tilt. What happens to the other end? It goes up. This is similar to how the Earth's crust behaves under the weight of the sediment, causing the Himalayas, including Everest, to rise.